two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge-break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end naught could remove.
What art thou drawn down among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword.
What, draw on and talk of peace? I hate the word, as I hate hell, all Montagues and thee. Have at thee, coward.
Valiant subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbor-stained steel, will they not hear? What ho, you men, you beasts, that quench the fire of your pernicious rage, with purple fountains issuing from your veins, on pain of torture from those bloody hands, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground, and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil laws bred of an airy word, by thee, old Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets, and made Verona's ancient citizens, cast by their grave beseeming ornaments, to wield o'er partisans, in hands as old, cankered with peace. Depart your cankered hate. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. Once more, on pain of death, all men apart. Who set this ancient quarrel new abroach? Speak, nephew, were you by when it began? Here were the servants of your adversary, and yours, close by the ear did I approach. I drew to part them, in the instant came the fiery chilbolt with his sword prepared, which as he breathed defiance to my ears, he swung about his head and cut at the wind, who nothing hurt withal hissed him in scorn, while we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and fought on part and part, till the prince came, who parted either part. Where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Sir, an hour before the worshiped sun, were underneath the grove of the sycamore city side, so early walking did I see your son, and private in his chamber pens himself, shuts up his window, locks far daylight out, and makes himself an artificial night. Black and portentous must his humor prove, unless good counsel may the cause remove. My noble uncle, do you know the cause? I neither know it nor can learn of him. Have you importuned him by any means? Both by myself and many other friends, but he, his own affection's counselor, is to himself. I will not say how true. Good morrow, cousin. Is the day so young? But news struck 9. Me said hours seem long. Was that my father that went hence so fast? It was. What sound has lengthened Romeo's hours? Not having that which having makes him short. In love, out of love, out of her favor where I am in love. Alas, that love so tender in his view should be so tyrannous and rough and proof. Alas, that love whose views is muffled still, should without eyes see pathways to this will. Where shall we dine on me with Freya was here? Yet tell me not, for I have heard it all. Here's much to do with hate, but more with love. Why then, O brawling love, O loving hate, O anything of nothing first create? A heavy lightness, seriously vanity, misshape and chaos of will seeming forms. Feather of wood, bright smoke, cold fire, sick health, still waking sleep, that is not what it is. This love feel I, that felt no love to tell it now. Be ruled by me, forget to think of her. Oh, teach me how I should forget to think. By giving liberty unto thine eyes, examine our other beauties. 'Tis the way to cause her exquisite and question more. This happy mask that kiss for ladies' brows, being black puts us in minds that had the fair. He that is struck in blind cannot forget the precious treasure of his eyesight lost. Show me a mistress that is passing fair, without her beauty serve but as a note, where I may read who passed the passing fair. For love that does not teach me to forget. This man, one fire burns out another's burning, one pain is lessened by another's anguish. Turn giddy and behold by backward turning, one desperate grief cures with another's language. Take thou some new infection to thy eye, and rank the poison of the old will die. Your plenty with excellence for that. For what, I pray thee? For your broken chin. Why, Romeo, art thou mad? Not mad, but bound more than a madman is. Shut up in prison and kept without my food. At the same ancient feast of Capulet, whom thou so lovest, with all the admired beauties of Verona, go thither, and with untainted eye, compare her face with some that I shall show. I will make thee think thy swan a crow. When the devil religion on my eye imitates such falsehood, then turn tears to fires, and these who often drowned could never die. Transparent heretics be burned for liars, who fairer than my love and all-seeing sun, ne'er saw her match since first the world begun. You saw her fair, none else being by, herself poised with herself in either eye, but in that crystal scale let there be weighed your lady's love against some other maid. That I will show you shining in this feast, and she shall scant show you well that she now shows best. I'll go along, no such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in splendor of my own. You as thou as well as I, in penalty alike, and 'tis not hard, I think, for men so old as we to keep the peace. Of honorable reckoning are you both, and pity 'tis you lived at odds so long. But now, my lord, what say ye to my but saying over what I have said before, my child is yet a stranger in the world. She has not seen the change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers wither in their pride. It leaves me think her right to be a bride. Younger than she, our happy mother's maid. And too soon married are those so early made. The earth has swallowed all my hopes, but she is the hopeful lady of my earth. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart, my will to consent is but a part. And she agree within her scope of choice, lies my consent and fair according voice. This night I hold an accustomed feast, whereto I have invited many guests, such as I love, and you among the store. One more most welcome makes my number more. At my poor house look to behold this night, earth-treading stars that make the dark heaven light. Such comfort as do lusty young men feel, when well-apparelled April on the heel of limping winter treads. Even such delight among fresh female buds shall you this night inherit at my house. Here all see, and like her most his merit most shall be, which on more view of many mine being one, may stand in number, though in reckoning